Hello Twin Flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and wow, what a powerful message came through earlier today. If you haven't watched it already, do go and watch it because it will blow your mind. It's about how when we respond with love, all the doors open for union. And it's so important that we observe this journey in a way of compassion, so that we try and see things from all points of view. And then as a divine feminine, we stop taking things personally and we don't allow those triggers to challenge us. So let's bring in two powerful decks of cards today to connect with the masculine. And remember, if you would like a personal reading with me, I am available right now. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So we're going to use the Divine Confessions of a Broken Heart, Volume 1, and we're going to use the Divine Yin Yang Oracle for Lovers, Messages of Shadows and Light. These are both by Divine Vision. So what do the masculines want to say? What do the masculines want to say? What do the masculines want to say? I'll just take my time shuffling these because they're circle cards. What do the masculines want to say? So I feel this is the main message, and then all these that jumped out are going to help to clarify it. So I'm going to put them separately here. And then we're going to bring in the Divine Yin Yang Oracle for Lovers, because this brings in the light and the dark. So it explains the way they're really feeling, you know, in their higher self, when they're out of ego, when they're not controlled by fear, but also what the fears are bringing up for healing and the wounds that they are experiencing. So what do we need to know? What do the masculines want to say? What do the masculines want to say? Look at that, jump straight over. So I feel in some way this goes with this one. And then I'm going to continue shuffling for clarifying cards. Here we go. There we go. So I've got cards here as well. So let's see what we need to know. I'm just checking no cards flew on the floor. It felt like something jumped on the floor, but there's nothing there. So let's have a look then. So the main message then, the masculine is saying, yeah, look at this. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. So again, it's a past tense energy. This came up in yesterday's reading as well, the past tenses, because he's changing now. He's saying, I wasn't ready, but I am now. I'm working on myself now. I'm doing what I need to do now. So again, the time is now. So forgive the past. Whatever's happened before is gone. It's grown you. It's made you stronger. It's prepared you and got you ready for who you are today and the person you're going to be tomorrow. So forgive. And he's saying, I wasn't ready then. I admit that to you. I wasn't ready, but now I'm working on myself. I am now. I'm ready now to face it. And he's saying, I have the strength to face what matters. This is what he's saying to you. I wasn't ready then, but now I have the strength to face it. I have the strength to face what matters, and I'm willing to work with you. So remember, you have to work together as a team on the 5D, compromise, understand each other, see things in both ways. It's about responding instead of reacting, working on the self. And he said, I'm ready and willing to work with you. So I definitely feel some of the masculines here are planning to work with you in a career sense. You know, maybe you have this mission together, which means you're going to be doing things together as a couple, helping the world, even if you've got, you know, your own separate ways of doing that. Like me and George, we've got two separate YouTube channels, because if we had one, it would not serve, because he brings so much to the collective that I don't bring, and vice versa. So what he's saying to you is, I have the strength to face what matters. I have the strength now to work on me and become ready. I'm ready for this now. Wasn't ready then, but I am now. Now I have the strength. I've been given that. But I feel so overburdened and exhausted by our unresolved issues. So it's also very tiring for him too. It's exhausting for him too. You know, when you feel drained on this journey, depleted, tired, like you can't go on, it's because you may be spending too much time overthinking or stressing or worrying or giving the karmic situation too much energy or trying too hard or whatever it is we do. And we're always guided to go within to replenish our strength. And when we do that, when we replenish our strength, we find it within ourselves because it comes from above. So the masculine is really saying, I just want to sort it out. You know, I want to sort it out. I wasn't ready then, but I am now. I know I'm still working on me, but I'm exhausted by the fact that we're not in communication, or we haven't sorted it out yet, or We haven't cleared the air. I want to resolve our unresolved issues. And he's very aware of this in a physical way. So this is really the main message. And then we've got other cards to clarify what's going on. Yeah, look at this. I wish I could turn back time. I'd do things differently. And he said that yesterday as well. I wish I could go back in time. If I could, I would do it differently. Because there's so much of my life I want to share with you. There's so many things I want to do with you. I don't want time to run out. I wish I could turn back time. I'd do it differently. But remember, we can't turn back time. We can't go back in a time machine, even though we wish we could. But what we can do is accept that, okay, it happened for a reason. Let's move on from that now. And this is really what he's saying there. So he's saying, I know I've done things wrong. I know I could have handled it differently. I know I was childish and naive and a fool. But I want to change because there's still so much of life and so much of my life I want to share with you. And, you know, what he's saying is the silence is deafening. You know, the silence is deafening me. I feel you in the silence. So you may not like the silence, Divine Feminine, but neither does your twin. But in the silence, there's lots of healing. In the silence, there's lots of change. In the silence, things happen. So in the silence, what your masculine is really saying is, do you think of me? Do you think of me because I think of you? Do you think of me? I'm making changes. I can't let you go. Look at this. I can't let you go. And do you think of me? So these are the things he realizes in the silence, in the quiet times. He's saying, I'll never love again because there will never be another you. So what he's saying is, I can't love anybody else. There'll never be another you. I will never love again. So he's saying, you're my love. He's not saying he'll never love anyone. Of course he will. He loves you. But he's saying, I'll never love anyone again. So he's saying, if I can't be with you, because he's afraid, a little bit afraid of rejection. A little bit afraid of you rejecting him. And that's what he's saying to himself. He's saying, I've lost all faith. I don't think I can ever trust again. What he's really saying is, I need to trust myself. Okay? I'm trying to find my way. My ego is causing me issues sometimes. So what he's really saying is, what the message I'm getting coming through here is, if you reject him, which is on his mind a lot, okay, because he does go over things and he knows he's messed up sometimes and he thinks, how can you ever forgive me? Yesterday, the message that came through was, I don't feel good enough for you. I don't feel like I am deserving of your love. So when he goes into those moments of doubt in that way, he starts thinking, well, you know, if I'm not with you, if I don't end up with you, if you don't want me, I'll never love again. There'll never be another you. So, you know, he's thinking about all these things. He's thinking, you know, if I ever do end up in a relationship, I'll never love that person because there'll never be another you. So he's saying, I'm trying to find my faith. And, you know, I feel this could be for you as well, Divine Feminine, if you're feeling this way. You know, if you're feeling like you've lost all your faith because of what's happened, they give me a block. That can also create a block. I don't think I can ever trust again. If you're feeling that way, if you feel that, you know, the masculines aren't ever going to contact you, if you're thinking that, then this is also about you healing that. You know, if you're thinking, I've got these cards coming up as well, but they're showing me this is what the feminines can experience too, because feminines, if you're thinking, well, I want to reject you the way you rejected me so you can experience what it feels like to be pushed away. This is what I feel the feminine may be experiencing. Not all of you. You know, if you've worked through your own fears and pain, you're definitely not going to feel this way. But if you've perhaps joined the channel today or, you know, you're still in a lot of pain, you may think that when they reach out to you or where they contact you or try to be with you, you might think, oh, I'm going to reject you the way you rejected me so you can experience what it feels like to be pushed away. And what that really means is that you have a lot of triggers to heal within you. You're still healing. You still need to forgive and let go of the past because the masculines are sorry they behave that way. And that's really what he's saying here. I wasn't ready. I'm sorry I rejected you. I'm sorry I pushed you away. But remember, rejection is redirection. It's because things are taking form in a new way. And I haven't really moved on from us and I'm thinking of making contact. So the masculine is saying, of course I haven't moved on from us. How can I? There's only one of you. I may have tried to bury my head in the sand because I wasn't ready. I may have pretended everything was okay in my karmic situation because I was afraid of rocking the boat. But I haven't moved on from us, and I'm thinking of making contact right now. So I hope you don't push me away because of the way I pushed you away. I hope you don't reject me the way that I rejected you, because we have so much of life to experience together. So the masculine is saying, all I really want is to experience balance and harmony with you. That's all I really want. And I feel stressed out about our connection when things are off balance. So he's saying, I want to do the work. And this is again this card, I wasn't ready, but I'm now working on myself. I have the strength to face what matters, and I'm willing to work. I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to work with heaven. I'm willing to release all these unresolved issues to sort it out. I need to pray about this. I need to ask the angels to take this stress away, because I've been keeping my feelings for you secret. If you look into my eyes, you'll see what I feel. And this is the masculine saying, yes, your instincts are correct. I have very deep feelings for you. I love you. I want you. All you have to do is look into my eyes and you'll see what I feel. So trust in what you feel today, Divine Feminine. Trust in what you feel when you close your eyes and feel your twin, or when you look into their eyes and feel your twin. He said, I've been keeping my feelings for you secret because I wasn't ready to face it. I wasn't ready to deal with it. I wasn't ready to work on myself. So it's never been an issue of there not being love there, because there's always love there. It's the fact that he hasn't had the strength, and they give me a block in the throat. And that's created a block because he said, I've just buried my head in the sand, and I've just, in the sounds as well, they give me the sounds in the music. I feel a lot of the masculines have got through this journey and the hard times because of music. Music's been a bit of a saviour to them. They've listened to music, they've cried, they've felt things. It's made them deal with things. It's also given them strength too. So music is also a big factor in your connection. That's why so many of you receive messages in music. So let me bring in again my messages through music oracle deck here. So what do you need to know today? What do you need to know? They want all of you. So your masculine wants all of you and wants you to know how special you are to them. They want to spend time with you and get to know all of you. And this is giving them flutters in their stomach and solar plexus. And you'll be able to feel that too. So they're feeling all these things in the stomach area because that's where their gut instinct is communicating with them. They are saying to you, you are special, beautiful and unique. Embrace who you are. So your twin flame, your divine masculine, sees the real you. And is saying to you, you are special to me. You are beautiful to me. You are unique and, exquisite and different. And I love all of you. You're the most perfect, beautiful creature in the universe. I hope you know how worth it you are. I hope you know how worthy you are. And your divine masculine is planning how they can spend time with you one-to-one. They imagine sitting next to you, being close to you in person and expressing how they really feel. So again, music has brought all these feelings up, allowing them to imagine and visualize what it's like to be with you, because they want to meet up with you in person. They want to contact you. They want to spend time with you online. They want to have these heart-to-heart conversations about the situation and the future. But you've been asked to trust the love and trust the timing of the love, and to understand they just weren't ready then. But now they are in this moment. So what matters is now. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.